mine's not a rap group. It's right now it consists of just independent artists who are passionate and dedicated to helping one another. I know how hard it is as an independent artist to get real support, real fans, and I decided to create a group of people that I've worked with before, artists that I've worked with before. Shout out Ajay Dallas, ONXI, Guapo, Capone, and Brittany. And yeah, so right now we're just kind of working together to really just help one another. Like, we actually got a show coming up in Louisville, Kentucky. Next weekend we're going to Louisville, Kentucky to perform.
Louisville.
I'm so sorry, Louisville, Kentucky.
I'm from Kentucky too. It matters
who
you're from. It matters where you're from. If you're from Kentucky,
okay.
There's maybe other people outside of Kentucky, but when you get down there,
okay.
Be careful over there.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Why? Tell me.
They got some rough areas.
Oh shit! Well, we're only gonna be there for like a day, so.
Well, they got some nice areas too.
Okay.
But they got some pretty rough areas around there.
Okay.
I'm from like an hour and a half. I lived an hour and a half from there.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, we're going out there next weekend to perform, so we're hyped. And then we're also going out to Phoenix, Arizona in July.
Oh wow! Yeah. A lot of the Latin places.
How is the Latin
in Kentucky?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
I was
wondering. I was trying to find that out.
A lot. If you're Hispanic in Kentucky, no one will talk English to you.
Really?
Yeah, you have to tell them.
I love this. This is great.
So you're gonna walk up and they're gonna just automatically start talking Spanish to you. And a lot of times, you'll have to say, "Oh, English," or just talk Spanish back. Yeah. I went to go to like carnivals. That's something just to get ADD. You always hear people talk about immigrants and people coming in this country and we're gonna build a wall, all this bullshit, right? But when you go to like the carnivals and you go to Walmart and you go to the mall and you go to Best Buy and all these stores, it's all freaking raza boosting the economy. Think about it. When you go to the mall, what do you see? You don't see a bunch of white people. It's all raza. It's all Hispanic people. You go to a festival. It's all Hispanic people. Go to Walmart. Go look around Walmart. It's all Hispanic people. So like we're boosting the shit out of this economy. Like boosting the shit out of it.
Kentucky though, I was like,
Kentucky, Nah, you would think, but it's time.
That's my mindset. I'm like,
no.
Kentucky, let's go to Kentucky.
It ain't all like that. It ain't all like that.
I guess we're gonna find out.
They do have their places.
Oh,
but yeah, they do have their places.
I'm actually really happy to hear that though, because I was like, I'm gonna bust out some of my Latin music.
There's a lot of Spanish people there.
So dope. I'm excited.
Big Spanish population. You wouldn't think though, right? Kentucky.
Nah, I thought it was Kentucky, boy.
That's how they do it. So it's funny you say that. When I went up for my dad's funeral, and it's called the tri-state area. So it's Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio. Mm-hmm. Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio, all the country and it's right there. And so that's I lived there for 10 years, whatever. So I pulled in and I pulled into, I think I went to the bank. And you get so used to Denver, they don't act the same. They're kind of different. But I pulled up to the bank there, and the lady goes, "Hi, sweetie, what can I do for you this morning?"
That's what I'm expecting the moment we drive right in Kentucky.
Yeah. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm back home." Here they'll be like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
Or like back home. So something, and I still like a guy just the other day looked at me crazy for doing it, but I wave at everybody. So like when I'm driving down the road, if you pass, hey,
they're probably like, "What?"
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck?" He was like that to me. I was like, "Oh shit!" But like back home, it's what you do. Like if you see somebody, you wave at them, like, "Hey," or you say, "How are you doing?" Or
well, if you know them,
no, if you don't know them,
that's interesting. I'm the opposite. I'm one of those. It's like, why are you waving at me?
Yeah, you're like one of those. Yeah, like if I'm in public and we're standing together at a bus stop, I'm gonna ask you how your day is and how you're doing. But when I came to Denver, I was like, "Hey, how y'all doing today?" I was like, "Oh shit,
you can't do that." Yeah, I guess I'm a real Denver native, even though I'm not native. But yeah.
You're pretty much 16 years. Or
that's what people say too.
Yeah.
I did move to LA though for 9 months.
LA, what part?
So in 2021, me and my ex, we moved out to LA. We just grabbed. So I have 3 dogs. We just grabbed my 3 dogs. My little Subaru that I had at the time, we just dipped. I was like, we're just in another shitty point in our lives, and we're just like, fuck it, let's just do it. I mean, we're not getting any younger. So we go out there with, I'm the only one that has a job, and she's about to get a job, right? And we're doing, what is it called? We're doing Airbnb. So the first place we stay at is San Fernando. I think it's San Fernando or San Bernardino.
San Fernando, or those are both places.
Yeah, I know. I think it's San Fernando. So we do an Airbnb there, and then we do another one at, it starts with the R, close to San Fernando. I don't remember the spot. After that, we finally found a spot to live, and you want to know where we lived for 6 months?
Where?
Watts.
You lived in Watts?
Bruh, I didn't even know I didn't know Watts was, now I know what Watts is.
You wanted to get robbed?
But no, because it was so hard to find a spot that would take in 3 dogs. 'Cause I love my dogs. I'm not gonna get rid of my dogs.
Oh, they're like, come on in, Watts.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, cool. I mean, we only got to pay this amount. Let's go. We looked at it. I was like, oh, it's the hood, whatever. And it was a home share, so there was like 5 rooms and different people living in them.
Oh.
But Watts, bro, now there was a shooting almost every day. 2 houses down from where we stayed, someone died from getting shot. And I was like, damn, Watts is like 8 minutes away from Compton.
Yeah. Do you remember Don't Be a Menace to Society?
I've never seen that movie, but I
Watts.
Yeah, I've heard. But yeah, I was like, yo, that's crazy. I can't believe I lived out there.
I can't believe I survived.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, during the day it's whatever. I mean, you see, your drug addicts and whatever, but at nighttime it's a whole different world. We didn't go out at night. I mean, unless we were driving past it, but it was wild.
It's like a friend of mine from Chicago. I'm on the phone with him the other day, and in the background here, ta 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 ta, and I went, bro, what's going on? Oh, they're shooting over here again. I'm like, well, go inside, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? Like, they're just numb to it already.
And you know what? It's the 4th of July almost every day too.
Yeah, for sure.
Fireworks almost every night. I'm like, it's November. You would hear and helicopters almost every night too. I was just like, this is wild. We're really living this lifestyle.
And then he came and said, fuck that, came back.
Yeah, it was too much. It's just so expensive. That too. I mean, we could have kept going.
It is. It's
super expensive. And then our landlord, so how I told you, we moved out 2021 and we came back the beginning of 2022. And during that time, you know how a lot of people were doing that COVID relief?
Oh, yeah.
So everyone in that house was paying the landlord, but she wasn't paying no one. She was just
keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so one day, one of the residents like opened up the mail, and she owed like, I don't know, thousands of dollars, and they were about to like take the home over. And so we were like, oh, we gotta go. Yeah, it was crazy. So then we just ended up moving back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great experience though.
Well. All right, back at you with our break. So that's usually what I say to get back into. You're like,
I'm like shit.
I go fast. Man, you've really kind of, you talk about like, trauma and stuff, but you've kind of had a pretty eventful life. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to repeat it back to you.
Sure,
and I won't be into detail with some of the stuff. But you were born in America. You moved to Colombia till you were 4 years old. You lived in a refugee camp in Finland until you came to America. Then you moved to Denver. You started music. You got multiple songs, multiple videos out right now. You're about to go on a tour to freaking Kentucky to perform your music. And then you can turn around and go down to Phoenix to perform your music. So now you're that is not local artists. That is a nationwide artist. Yeah. So like hitting them levels, right?
Yeah.
So as you're climbing these levels, what do you want to tell the people listening and your fans and the people who have heard your story and your life and you know what I just said? What message do you have for them? And when you say it right in that red dot right there.
Oh man, the message I got is honestly, sounds cliche, but truly believe in yourself. It's okay to doubt yourself, of course, but just don't give up. And if you're fighting depression and if you're fighting anxiety, just know you can overcome it. You're not alone. And those demons that do try to help you sink, just know you're a lot stronger than them. It's all up here. It's really, truly all up here, and you can get through it.